Ok, salutare dragi gameri, aici Adrian de la Gaming Therapy și m-am hotărât, de ce nu, ca și anul trecut să fac un comentariu asupra conferințelor de la E3 2018. Bineînțeles, le voi lua în ordine și vom începe cu EA-ul. Vreau să vă zic că acesta nu este live, da, este un filmuleț pe YouTube. Chiar acum începe conferința, dar e o înregistrare de pe YouTube și este preluată de la IGN, toate meritele de la ei. Și să o mai lungim, haideți să vedem, adică am văzut ce au de oferit fiecare. Bineînțeles că EA-ul ar începe cu ceva de genul FIFA, cu siguranță. Am aici un timer care nu i-am dat drumul și o să dau acum, dacă aveți puțină răbdare. Restart, stop, reset, start, ok. Să vedem ce are de oferit EA-ul. Vreau să vă spun că înregistrez asta după ce am văzut chiar și conferința de la SONY, ca să-mi fac o idee asupra jocurilor care vor apărea și a conferințelor, cum au fiecare. Wow. Holograme sau interesant, au făcut asta cu holograme, bănuiesc.
So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the
singura conferință care am văzut-o cap-coadă a fost SONY, bineînțeles, și ceva de la UBISOFT. Restul am văzut titluri, m-am uitat la trailere, dar nu am văzut chiar conferințele în sine.
But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy,
of course, FIFA.
Big news, you guys. Any
FIFA,
World
FIFA.
Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Un alt joc FIFA.
Then we've got two new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
That was dumb. În fine. Mi-arată multiplayer-ul din Battlefield. Zici că mi-arată, nu știu, multiplayer dintr-un joc care apare peste 5 ani, care nu l-am mai văzut niciodată. Poate Battlefield. Nu e ceva wow. Și totuși, ce mi-ai arătat? Nu mi-ai arătat nimica.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting, it's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works, and you want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever.
Okay,
so,
asta e mișto.
Well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you. as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about, what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just
trebuie să recunosc că arată bine de arătat și dar asta nu a dezamăgit niciodată, adică cum arată.
No premium pass.
Și faptul că poți să distrugi clădirile cu tancul, iarăși e foarte ca lumea.
And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Battle Royale. Era de așteptat.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Oh, yes, copyright music for the win. Oh well. Bună engine-ul Frostbite, chiar bun. Arată așa, chiar impresionant arată, sincer să fiu. Arată bine. Auci. Cred că a durut aia.
Bitte en dråbe. Jeg elsker deg.
Sus!
Oh, da.
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me um campeão.
Oh, da. Urmează jocul care nu mă interesează an de an. E ok, frate. E un FIFA. Doar un FIFA. E FIFA. Toată lumea îl știe, toată lumea știe cu ce să mănâncă FIFA. Nu știu de ce trebuie să fie la e-free, sincer. Adică cei care vor să-l joace oricum îl cumpără an de an și știu că apare an de an un nou FIFA. Nu e nimic diferit, sincer. Între FIFA de acum și FIFA de acum 5 ani e același lucru. E un engine mai bun, da? O grafică mai bună, vreau să zic. Și eu știu, ceva elemente în plus, dar e același joc, e ca și cum mi arăta, nu știu, NFS-ul și Need for Speed, când aud, e același lucru, nu am un hate către FIFA, ci pur și simplu e FIFA, știi? E același lucru dacă mi zice NBA, NHL, deci pe mine mă lasă rece când vine vorba de FIFA. E același joc. Nu e nimic inovativ, adică ce o să-mi arate nou? Uite, poți să dai cu piciorul în minge și ți arată cât de tare te doare. Și îmi pune mie aici o cupă, mi-aduce un jucător de fotbal și zice, mamă, ce cool e totul. Da. Fantastic. Fantastico.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete.
Nu cred că pot să suport, îmi pare rău, nu pot să suport. Nu suport, uite și tu. Inovativ. Da. Fantastico. Mai departe.
But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week we've got a tech demo run. I'd like to share just a couple of things. Bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
Da, streaming.
The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we
am mai încercat asta, dar din păcate dacă nu ai internet bun, o să ai un delay incredibil. Nu poți să joci.
Full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade. Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Da, vor să adaugă o nouă opțiune Premier și poți să joci în exclusivitate când apar jocurile, joci imediat pentru că e streaming, nu mai trebuie să downloadezi, deci practic în secunda care s-a lansat un joc tu poți să-i dai play. Se creează streaming, dar au fi probleme, frate, nu poți să joci un joc ca Battlefield multiplayer să faci streaming, sincer, chiar nu o să poți, adică o să ai probleme mari de delay. Da, mă rog. conceptul este bun, sincer să fiu, dacă ar fi mers. Dacă ar fi fost o infrastructură bună în internet în toată lumea. Da, poate. Dar momentan,
and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah.
This game's going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like,
exact așa e conferința la ăștia acum. Moartă.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here.
Nimeni nu e entuziasmat, nimeni nu sare în sus pe acolo, toată lumea e...
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits? No?
It's not a nice...
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's going to just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction.
Arată tare bine, fiindcă e pe același engine.
This summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game,
și arată foarte bine. De ce să, adică recunosc lucrul ăsta. Dar au făcut ei greșeli mari cu pay to win. De fiecare dată tot zic, nu adăugăm pay to win, nu o să trebuiască să cheltuiți încă $5.000 ca să câștigați. Nu. Și de fapt fac asta, știi? Și normal că au primit un mare backlash la faza asta.
But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Ok, mai extinde jocul. Nu mai ținem perioada de viață mai lungă.
Including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the heroes and villains. We've got a bunch of new characters, and we've got a bunch of new weapons. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the heroes and villains. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the heroes and villains. The most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Ok, o să întrerup și eu filmulețul aici și revenim imediat.